Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. It's the day after our FA Cup 5th round tie against Barnsley, where yes, we didn't play well at all, but we got the win and we are through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, playing at Stamford Bridge against Sheffield United. If you haven't caught my match review already, come over here after you are done with this video, click on that link and head over there to watch what I said about the game last night, where, as I've said, it wasn't fantastic. You know, the review is honest and it's brutally honest, but it does have a little positive of, look, we got the job done. Regardless of the circumstances, we still won. We're into the quarterfinal, and now it's about to get tasty. Why? Because it's the quarterfinal, and we're playing at home against Sheffield United, and at that point, anything's possible. You get to the semi-final, boom, you got a 1 in 4 chance of winning the FA Cup. So, you know, hopes are high at the moment. Hopes are high, and considering the rotation Thomas Tuchel went with yesterday, which I'm going to get into a little bit more detail later on in the video, but considering that, there are some positives that we can look at. So I will mention that later on. Before we get into today's nitty-gritty, I'm going to ask you guys, if you are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Let's get on to the serious business. Firstly, I want to start off with Thomas Tuchel's press conference that he gave today at Cobham in regards to the game on Monday against Newcastle. So he can't do a press conference on the Sunday because there's matches happening and journalists aren't exactly going to be lining up in the press room or online on Zoom waiting for Thomas Tuchel to show up to a press conference because there's football going on. So they've got the press conferences done today in order to get information for the game on Monday against Newcastle. And I have to commend one journalist, and it's funny because she follows me on Twitter and a few of you do know her, Olivia Bazaglo. You are amazing. Thank you for asking Thomas Tuchel the one question that we've all been wanting to know. Where is he? Where's Kai Havertz? Where is Kai Havertz? What's wrong with him? What is his injury? Is he really injured? Is he not? She finally asked him, what's up with Kai Havertz? You know, we want to know what is going on with Kai. We know he's out, he's injured. Is it serious? Is it okay? And it's nice to know that it doesn't seem like it's anything serious because he is a doubt for Monday. But as much as I think he's not going to play on Monday, I think from the game after that, he should be available. The way Thomas Tuchel gave that information wasn't that he's ruled out for a certain amount of time. Even Thomas Tuchel didn't want to say he's completely ruled out for Monday, but he did say that it's looking like for Monday, Kai Havertz will be missing out. So it's good to know. It's nothing serious. It's nothing to be really concerned about. But Olivia, thank you for asking that. A special thanks goes out to you. Now, if we go in depth in regards to yesterday's game, what Thomas Tuchel said in the press conference, I hear a lot of concerns. A lot of concerns on social media specifically. And just before I get into this topic, talking about social media, did you hear what Thomas Tuchel said in the press conference regarding social media? Thomas Tuchel is woke. Yes, and I'm not talking fake woke. I'm not talking the type of woke where they're clearly not actually woke. I'm talking real woke. You see the comment he made when he said that he even finds trouble just, you know, maintaining his smartphone. But he doesn't let any comments affect him. He doesn't let positive or negative get to his head. He's kind of trained himself to not really listen to social media and really come up with the self-confidence and self-awareness to believe in the potential that he has. Everything Thomas Tuchel said in that press conference, I swear, I was listening, I was clapping. I was like this. Yes, Thomas. Yes, Thomas. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, Thomas. He's spot on because he was asked about online abuse that players are getting. And he did go on to say that he's not really a social media guy. He doesn't really go onto social media, but he has kind of trained himself to not listen to social media. And that's important. For not just, you know, football players, but for all of you. As much as I've done it to an extent for myself, I regard myself as having thick skin. I'm not really fussed about online comments. I used to be, and trust me, even when I started YouTube back in like 2011 or whatnot, a couple of years down the line on my old channel, I remember having a debate with like a couple of people just because of what they said in their videos. You know, I was fully aware of the comments that I was getting, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna reply to that. How dare they? No, can't do that. You can't do that. Why? Because as Thomas Tuchel said, it's impossible to control. You cannot get everyone to think the same as you. It's not going to happen, forget it. So, you gotta be ready for criticism. You gotta be ready for people that disagree. Now, there's a line that you can't cross, which is to start abusing and to start disrespecting, you can disagree. Absolutely. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Regardless of how daft you think it sounds, they have the right to that opinion. So that is crucial. And Thomas Tuchel said that, and I thought, you are amazing. You are brilliant. But as he said, he doesn't let those comments get to him. And as clearly as he did mention, positive or negative. Even if it's not bad comments, even if it's good comments, he doesn't allow himself to get dwelled into that and start giving him an ego boost, because you can come crashing down quite harder if you do that later on and things begin to go wrong. So I found it amazing. I just thought I'd mention that to you guys because I think it's important. Grow thick skin and don't allow people's opinions to determine what you believe in yourself. Do you know what I mean? Positive or negative. You can receive, you can listen, but don't allow it to become the underlying factor as to the decision you're going to make or your own personal opinion. It's as simple as that. But talking about social media, there was a lot of you coming on yesterday that were quite disappointed in some of the performances, notably Hakim Ziyech. We discussed that in my review yesterday. And some of the other lads that a few of you are saying, nah, you know what, yesterday wasn't good. We need to up the level. We need to get these players playing because, you know, if we're playing a first 11, for example, and all of a sudden we have a few injuries, we're having to bring in players, we can't be performing like we did yesterday. And I fully agree. What I do want to turn the attention to is that Thomas Tuchel, we have to remember, yes, it's been 5 games. Yes, we haven't lost one, but he's been here for only 2.5 weeks. We have to remember that. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel was never expected to just come in for the first few weeks and just turn the situation around and boom, we're fixed. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. We will see the true impact of Thomas Tuchel on this team, I would say, in maybe another month and a half from now, is where things will begin to start clicking if they do, which I'm hoping they do because it does look like they will. But even that isn't enough. Next season, after a full pre-season, is where we can really begin to look at Thomas Tuchel's footprint on this Chelsea team. And that's why you can't be too judgmental. As far as I'm concerned, Thomas Tuchel is doing all the right things. One being the substitutions and the tactical change he made at 45 minutes yesterday. Do you remember? We went to a back 4. Later on, he brought off certain players. He brought on certain players, changed the system, and it worked. He's someone that is clearly aware of his in-game management, and that's fantastic. And so far, he hasn't set a foot wrong. So I'm not worried. It has been 2.5 weeks. We have to wait to see how these players, especially the ones that aren't in the team as much as some others, are going to fare. But I truly believe that we need to give it a little bit of time. Players like Ziyech, I truly believe will come good. Pulisic will definitely come good. Kai Havertz down the line will come good. These are players with so much potential. They just need to adapt. Not so much Pulisic. Pulisic I just think is bad form. He will turn that around. It is Christian Pulisic. But even in regards to him, we have to remember he's young. Even he's young. Yes, he's regarded as a starter, as a senior player. He's 22. He is part of the young crop, as much as we like to forget that. So you have to give the benefit of the doubt. These still are young lads that are not at their prime yet. So once they do hit their prime, and hopefully it will be under Thomas Tuchel, then we will see exactly where we will be. But to close this video, I'm going to talk about one topic which I just kind of want to bring a bit of clarity to, because I don't think this is legit. But there's a report going around that apparently Chelsea will be considering to sell Jorginho in a swap deal with Christian Eriksen from Inter Milan. I don't think that's happening. I think it's a ridiculous rumour in the first place. Don't get me wrong, Christian Eriksen, good player, very good player. But I'm worried in terms of the form that he's been on, the lack of football he's been playing. He wasn't settled at Tottenham towards the last few months of his time at Spurs. We saw in the Amazon documentary the way that he left, and he's, you know, a top professional. He handled it perfectly, didn't cause a fuss, didn't cause any trouble in the camp. He done it exactly how it should be done, and then he went to Inter Milan, played a few games, and now even he's been left to, you know, sit on the bench and not really do anything. So now there's this report that Jorginho could be going and we could be getting Eriksen in. I don't get me wrong, I will take Eriksen in his prime, but right now I think Jorginho will be a main figurehead in Thomas Tuchel's plans, at least for this season. And going into next season, I do think Jorginho possesses the qualities that Tuchel wants to see in his double pivot. And there will be games where it won't suit Jorginho, but there will be games where it will. And we've seen it so far this season. Jorginho, for me, doesn't have anywhere to go. There is the chance that he might just leave, if it's in terms of business, if he wants to go back to Italy. His agent's been talking a little bit, but I don't see it happening in terms of a swap deal with Christian Eriksen. That's just not how I think it's going to go down. And the sources that we've seen, it's just been, you know, Daily Mail have reported it, Metro have reported it. Nothing too substantial at the moment. So we'll see what happens. But for now, take it with a pinch of salt. I don't see Jorginho going anywhere. If this was Frank Lampard that's still at Chelsea, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? Jorginho could be leaving the club. But even for a swap deal with Eriksen, I still wouldn't think that's the case. But now he's playing. Now he looks, you know, settled. He looks happy. He's playing his football. He's playing really well. He's got something going on with Mateo Kovacic, and, you know, Valentine's Day is on Sunday, so I hope they can both spend some time together. The little bromance, you know, Jovicic, you know what I mean? So I don't see him going anywhere. But I just wanted to let you guys know of the little rumour. Take it with a pinch of salt for now. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. In regards to Olivia Buzaglo, you know, calling out the Kai Havertz question. Again, thank you, Olivia. Thomas Tuchel, his press conference, his comments on social media. Let me know his comments in terms of the team and how they played yesterday. Your overall thoughts on some of the players that we saw yesterday that were disappointing. Let me know if you're worried, or if you're like me and you just think, nah, you know what? It will come good. They will come good. With time, it will all sort itself out. And Thomas Tuchel, I believe, has the potential to sort that out for them and hopefully get them up and running. Let me know in the comments, and let me know about the Jorginho rumour and Eriksen, if you believe it, if you think there's any substance to it. Let me know your thoughts. But if you are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Remember, if you haven't seen my review for yesterday's game, go over to the card now and check it out. And thank you so much. I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. And then on Sunday, your match preview for Chelsea versus Newcastle. I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.